There were 5 of us that kayaked to Kalalau. Me, my son Patrick, Patrick's friend Michael, Michael's dad Chris, and Chris's dad Larry. We started at Ka Beach. It was a 6-mile kayak. It took us about 3 hours. Chris was our guide. Along the way, we explored sea caves. We saw tons of waterfalls. It was beautiful and exciting. The scenery was incredible. We were too excited to be tired. At Kalalau, we were greeted by a monk seal. The beach itself is about a half-mile long. At one end, there are some caves filled with brackish water. It's really a neat place. We camped next to the waterfall. This was our view from our campsite. The next day we did an 8-mile hike. We hiked up into the Kalalau Valley. And we had so much fun exploring, swimming, playing in waterfalls. Towards the end of our hike, the walls closed in around us, and we saw even bigger waterfalls. We saw many terraces built by Hawaiians. They used to grow a lot of taro here. At the end of that first day, we had a great sense of satisfaction. We had beautiful weather when we were there. The next morning, we did a quick kayak trip to Honopu Beach. You can almost swim there. It's a beautiful, isolated place. After we got back, we took another 8-mile hike. We followed a bigger stream this time. We went to Big Pool. We found bigger pools. Each one was an invitation to play, to swim, to slide. When we got back, we found that a fisherman had given Larry an ulua, big fish. We cut up 2 big fillets. We wrapped them in foil with mayo and rock salt. It was delicious. We slept on the beach our last night in Kalalau. The next day we were off, going to Miloli'i. After 2 hours, we came to Nuololo Aina. The boys went snorkeling there. I took a hike and saw an old Hawaiian village that used to be filled with people. After we had lunch, it was another 30-minute paddle to get over to Miloli'i. Chris spent many vacations growing up in Miloli'i with his family. We took a hike up a nearby canyon. We saw a goat, and after about an hour, we came to the end of the canyon, and there was a taro patch. There was also a big pool of mud. The water stopped there, but we saw that big pool of mud. We couldn't resist. We went in. Who wouldn't? And later, under a clean waterfall, we washed off. At Mililii, we celebrated Patrick's 15th birthday. I cooked him some bananas and syrup, and we put M&Ms on it instead of candles. It was our 4th night of camping, and we slept on the beach again. The next morning, the water was calm like glass. We were paddling out to Polihali Beach. Our trip was almost over. Along the way, we saw a lot of turtles. We paddled slowly. We didn't want the trip to end. We'd had a great time. We were all more relaxed. At the end of the trip, we thought about the next time we would come back.